The number one form of resistance in the coaching room, I don't have time for that. You make time for what you want, don't you? Let me get this straight. If I offered you Super Bowl tickets next February, 50-yard line seats, I give you $5,000 and put you up in a 5-star hotel, would you go? Hell yeah, I'd go. And even if somebody in your family got married, you would tell them you need to delay this marriage, correct? Or find another date. You make time for what you want and you know it. Hello everyone, welcome to the Now What podcast, episode 34. My name is Glenn Sharp. I am the president and CEO of Sharp Leadership Development. Well, I hope everybody's having a great day. We are tumbling toward July 4th. Hope everyone is having a safe and fun time with their family. And obviously, I hope you have a really, really safe time July 4th, if you know what I mean. So let's get into it. As promised, we're going to continue on our series, the keynote speech at the Miami Valley HRA. So this is our third episode. We're going to do something that is really near and dear to my heart, and that is embracing resistance and really making sure you understand that there has to be frustration when it comes to coaching. And what I mean by that is it has to get worse before it gets better. I asked the audience, is it possible to change behavior without going through some sort of pain and suffering, right? And the answer is no. You have to go through some sort of discomfort in order to change behavior. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and then certainly we will continue our discussions in regards to advanced coaching techniques. This is the change curve of human behavior, right? And one of the things I want you guys to think about is before you start as the coach, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Okay? Is it possible, this is the question I have for you guys, is it possible to change behavior without going through some sort of pain and suffering? Okay. It's not. You either have to go to one of my classes or be coached by me, or you have to think about your life. Think about when you grew the most. Okay. I have somebody that I'm coaching right now that I was the first person that told him the truth. Right? Because he kept nibbling, and I had to tell him, people think you are unbelievably arrogant. Are you aware of that? Oh, by the way, you got a face. You make a face, very dismissive. You go, pfft, that type of stuff. And nobody ever told him that. I go, what's with the face, man? Okay, I'm your coach and you're giving me the face. I can only imagine what you do to people you're comfortable with. Right? You project an arrogance about you. Are you aware of that? And he was shocked. Now, what did I say to him when he gave me the shocked face? I told you I was going to tell you the truth, right? But he sent me an email letting me know, thanking me for basically making fun of his face. Okay? I was telling him the truth. Do you realize you come off that way to others and you need to be aware? Right? Someone had to tell him that. He's very intimidating, so people did not want to do that. Right? But I get paid either way, so I can do what I want, and that's one of the cool parts about doing what I do. But this has to happen. So when he gets frustrated with me, when Jason gets frustrated with me, and he will, when he gets insulted, and he will, as long as I don't drop an F-bomb or do something totally inappropriate, I might frustrate him. I know that it's part of the process. It actually is a necessary part of the process. He is also going to resist me. The number one form of resistance in the coaching room, I don't have time for that. Number one, not the only, the number one. What do you think my response is to them? Because you better start thinking about this now, these excuses and the forms of resistance, so that you're prepared. You make time for what you want, don't you? Now, this particular person was a football fan, and I said to him, let me get this straight. If I offered you Super Bowl tickets next February, 50-yard line seats, I give you $5,000 and put you up in a 5-star hotel, would you go? He goes, hell yeah, I'd go. And even if somebody in your family got married, you would tell them you need to delay this marriage, correct? Or find another date. You make time for what you want and you know it. And it's a hard truth for a lot of individuals. If you really wanted to, you would make time for it. I'm trying to learn Spanish, and it's taking a long time. Why? Because my brain doesn't work that way, but also I hate it. Okay, I also love to play golf, and you can see Laurel's smirk back there. She knows you could be learning Spanish all day long. Instead, you tiptoe your butt to the golf course, right? Because I would rather play golf than learn Spanish. If I really wanted to learn Spanish, I would, but I don't want to. Okay, I'd rather do other things because it's hard. Right? So you make time for what you want. If he really wants this, he'll do it. But it will get worse before it gets better. You need to make sure his boss knows that. It's going to get worse. He's going to talk to other people. He's going to get a little nasty. He might project onto others. He might make a ton of excuses. He might quit. That is not on you. And you need to be immune to that. You need to talk about all this with his boss because it's a possibility, correct? It happens when people are confronted with these issues. It is a possibility that he terminates employment. Okay, and all that has to be talked about so that you are immune to this because it's not on you. Again, remember the shoulder pad analogy. Take it off of you and place it onto him and his boss. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed part 3 of our series with the Miami Valley HRA participants and the human resource folks in that room. If you are new to the podcast, please make sure you pick up my book, Now What? This is the reason why I have the podcast. It's in paperback. It's available in paperback, but also ebook. It's available on Amazon. This is really the story of me coaching Johnny. Johnny is a client of mine. I just changed his name to protect him a little bit, but he's an amazing mechanic in the airline industry, and because he's such a great mechanic, they made him manager of mechanics. Now what? Johnny doesn't possess the skills and abilities to be a manager. He's never been one before. He knows how to turn wrenches. So this is really me getting Johnny up to a level playing field with his peers. So you'll get a lot of tips, tricks, and techniques, and it's great for people who are aspiring managers as well as people who might be struggling right now. So go ahead and obviously pick it up. Okay, episode 35 will be part 4, the last part of our series with the Miami Valley HRA folks, all right? And here's where we're really going to focus on getting to the why. So again, advanced coaching techniques. This is really getting to the root cause. So I know you guys will enjoy it. I think we got a lot of great responses from the folks at the Miami Valley HRA specifically to this segment. So with that being said, we look forward to that episode. I wish you all the best of luck in your management and leadership journey, and I will see you in episode 35.